Okay, you guys, so we are back, baby, with another banging video, honey. And in this video, we're gonna talk about is Sky Marlene shading Cardi B. It seems as though this woman really hates Cardi B to her core, because every time Cardi B has a project coming up, she comes out doing the most to topple Cardi B's world. But before we get into that video, honey, it is game on. I got my rapper chain on and it's game on. I got my chain on and it's game on. I got my rapper chain on and it's game on. I got my chain on. Okay, so girl, guys, y'all know that ever since that clip came out yesterday of Sky Marlene talking about, she's not with any other man other than Stefon Diggs, so y'all need to stop mentioning her name with other people, because the only person that she's with is Stefon Diggs. And she's saying, yes, she's even calling his name, and she's like, do you see me have my foot on any other man? Do you see me with my foot in any other man's face besides Stefon Diggs? And this is the same thing she did the last time that Cardi B was just about to release her album. So much so that Cardi B was like, Cardi B had to come out with a major disclosure. Cardi B came out swinging back at Sky Marlene. Cardi B was like, girl, I don't care what is going on. If it's a man, you can keep him, you can have him. This is important to me and my fans, and I'm not going to allow anyone to get in the way of that. So Cardi B definitely clapped back at Sky Marlene. Now, today I'm looking at her Instagram page because something is telling me that she was going to be there throwing shades and throwing jabs because she's butthurt. Evidently, she's in her feeling, and I would be in my feeling because Stefon Diggs has quite a few of them. Last year, quite a few of them had their babies. Sky Marlene did not get her baby, so it seems as though that is what the girl is aiming for this year. And I still believe that she's involved with Diggs, because how is it that last year she was showing text messages saying she and Stefon Diggs are still living together, and then Stefon Diggs was like, those are old text messages, allegedly a week old, but they were still living together. And if two people are still living together, Stefon Diggs looks like he loves to circle the block, honey, and as such, I believe he circled the block with Sky Marlene quite a few times, and as such, I think they may have a unique bond, a very weird connection at that. So when Sky Marlene heard the question about Stefon Diggs being asked if he's gonna give Cardi B that ring, and he said he has to get his ring first, I think that is what triggered her. She's like wanting to say heck no, right? So she's over there talking about, she's looking better, and she's saying that woman looks better in their 30s than in their 20s, and she's saying I'm looking better too, right? And I believe that Sky Marlene throwing major blows at Cardi B, because if you don't know, the internet has been calling Cardi B 10-face. I didn't know that. Some of you guys told me that you all have been calling her 10-face. Why do you call that woman 10, the number 10 faces? Is it that because of the plastic surgery that she has done? But the girl said she hasn't touched anything else besides her nose, but we know she's lying. We know that's not true. But the plastic surgeons have been doing some videos and telling us the possibilities of what she has gotten and what she might haven't gotten. But no, Sky Marlene is throwing shades over there, and she's going heavy in. And I think that something major is coming. Something major is coming immediately after the Super Bowl, when Stefon Diggs is not so busy, when he settles the case with a chef. You remember that, guys? So remember that. I think the date on that is February 14th, if not February 15th. And he's going to have to pay that chef. He's going to have to give that girl her money, because that girl is sitting on something heavy, and I don't think Stefon Diggs wants that out in the public, so he's gonna give that chef that pretty penny to keep her silent. And who knows, I can't wait, because in my heart I believe that the chef is actually pregnant. I think the chef might be pregnant. Okay, no, with Sky Marlene, I think the reason why she might be throwing jabs at Cardi B today again is because it is alleged that Cardi B has spent $1.5 million to ensure that Stefon Diggs has a good moment after the Super Bowl. Allegedly, it is said that she is organizing a party, and the party is for whether his team win or lose. It's a place where him and his team members, close friends, families, and all the people in their clique can come and just enjoy the moment. It is said that she has paid for a fancy hotel suite, and she has ordered a lot of things. And when I look at Cardi B's Instagram page, I could see where Cardi B is showing like a setup of stuff on her Instagram page, and she's saying, I think she said Bardi production, eating good, something of that sort, right? I don't know if that has to do with her rehearsal that is taking place for her Little Miss Drama tour, or if that is for the Super Bowl weekend. But also what we learned is that Cardi B will be performing at Michael Rubin pre-Super Bowl party. So they normally have this lavish party pre-Super Bowl, the day before the Super Bowl, and Cardi B will be performing at that event. And yes, it is in Santa Clara, California, just the same. And it is said that Cardi B is dropping the party for Stefon Diggs about the same location. So as such, I think that what Cardi B is doing is teasing a little bit of what she has going on for this weekend. And Sky Marlene is shading Cardi B, saying that she looks better, she looks younger. You know, Sky Marlene is saying basically she's now in her 30s, she has leveled up, and she looks damn good for someone in her 30s. She looks more like she's in her 20s. I definitely believe it's a dig to Cardi B, and I believe she's gonna do a whole lot more. I believe she's coming for Cardi B because she did the last time when Cardi B was about to release her album. She's like that thorn in Cardi B's skin, consistently coming for her, consistently taking jabs at Cardi B. And I think as it gets closer to Cardi B's Little Miss Drama tour, I am expecting some major shenanigans coming out. Someone is gonna come out pregnant, and I don't know if that is what Sky Marlene is holding on to, a pregnancy announcement, but the way in which she's flexing, I think she may have a good card to play on Stefon Diggs. Well, not Stefon Diggs, because Stefon Diggs would know, and this is how you know Cardi B is sleeping with her enemy. But I think Sky Marlene has a good card coming, and Lord of mercy, can you imagine right before Cardi B Little Miss Drama tour, he's gonna have to settle with the chef, and then someone else is gonna come out right before her tour to say they're pregnant, just to shake our world. Oh my God. Let me tell you, Cardi B, she needs to go sit in therapy early and just brace herself, because it's coming. Another pregnancy announcement, it's coming. Another baby will be born this year. It's coming, and it's just a matter of time before we hear that pregnancy announcement. And something is telling me it's Sky Marlene, because we heard about her last year, but we didn't hear about any pregnancy from her last year, and I believe that's what she's hinting at this year. But leave your comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. Peace.